Anyway, we should probably focus up here, huh? I don't like Ewit. You know what we should be doing instead of Eternal Witness? Instead of regrowthing some like big fucker, play a new big fucker. You have like 20,000 of them. That's the point of the deck. So any of these plays that are like, protect my things, fuck off. I watched Snail win with his Radha deck on turn like a billion with one card left in his library. Nature's Will. It's cute. I don't think it's good. I'd rather just see another Explosive Vegetation, of which you already have the maximum. Like, let's just get more big fuckers in here, right? Yeah, we need more big fuckers. Because we're going 2, 4, 7. And then what's with all these 5-drops? You know the only 5-drop that should be here? Disciple of Freyles is a 6-drop, I guess. Xenago should stay. Urbrask, Thrakus, Terror of the Peaks, that's fine. Rapacious Dragon, Goldspan, that one's okay, but Ganax. I get it, we're a dragons deck, but like, I like these 4 dragons. These are kind of cute. Oh, are we going to be going into 4? I don't think so. Anyway, we can keep Beast Whisperer. I do like Mr. Beast. Actually, no, I don't. There's better options. We can get to it. I don't like Andrag. All right. Here we go. Get ready. Can I bring you off of dragons? Is that part of the MO? I wanted to use Aggravated Assault. I see. Could I be honest? I think I want you on Ganax, if that's what we're doing. Like, can I change your commander? Is that something I can do? Hang on, rewind. We're taking this one from the top. We're taking this one from the top. I was not picking up the MO on this one. We're going to take this one from the top, mostly because I would like to see you on a few different cards if we're going to do Aggravated Assault bullshit. For me, I think we should not be... I mean, I don't think we should be worrying this hard. And there's better ways to worry about things than that. Heroic Intervention. It's a concept. I don't know if I like this. There's better options. Beast Within, not our problem. I don't like Beast Within with expensive plays, because you do expensive play and then you have no mana for the Beast Within. That I don't like. And plus you're Gruul, so you can basically answer whatever the fuck you want. Shadow in the Warp's fine. Nature's Will out. Well, Nature's Will goes infinite with Aggravated Assault. But there's better ways to do that fits the dragon theme. For instance, there's a Ganax, and then you can do Gold Lust Triad. Whatever the fuck it's called. Right? So Gold Lust Triad, when it has Myriad, so every combat you get more Gold Lust Triad. So you swing, dink, oh my god, I hit all 3 of you because none of you have flyers. Make some treasure tokens. Okay, treasure tokens. Activate Aggravated Assault. Combat again. Untap all the Gold Lust Triads. Swing again. Oh, look at that. All the fucking Myriads trigger again. Oh, that's at end of combat. I guess. But if you have this plus Ganax, it's still infinite. Or Goldspan. Yeah, create a treasure token. Goldspan makes them tap for double. That's infinite. Or Gold Lust Triad plus... Ganax, because all of these, you get 2 dragons that enter every time you attack with the main one. You get 2 more dragons. Those 2 dragons enter, you get treasure tokens from Ganax, and then they all hit, and you make 3 more treasures. That's 5 treasures. I don't know if you're good at math, but 5 is equal to 5. You get an additional combat. That's infinite combats. So I have to wonder at what point does this become a Dragonstorm deck where we're going to just like dink, 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 Dragonstorm, kill ya, right? Is there a dragon that gives everything haste? Because if so, this deck's about to get real interesting. I think only Kolaghan. Oh, tag gives haste. That would be useful. Oh, I fucked this up really bad. Knights for team control have flying in haste. Fuck you. No. Fucking bum luck. That is terrible. I still don't like Ewit. I mean, Anzarak makes a lot more sense now. I still don't like him, but he makes a lot more sense. Mr. Beast out. Okay, Grand Lord Rada is insane. Do we maybe just want Rada in the command zone? Am I crazy? Because I don't know, going 2, 4, 7 doesn't really feel like this is conducive to the deck's game plan. I think I just want the Radha in the command zone. And I think it kind of just works out that like dragons are really expensive to cast. Because if anything, it looks like I want to ramp to 5. There's a lot of 5 drops here that I would really just love to cast. So I think Emerald Orb of Dragonkind. Card, a Jade Orb. It gets +1/+1 against Hexproof until your next turn, which is really good for setting up those combo plays that you like. I don't like Warp. I do think we have too few lands, in all honesty. I don't like Rapacious Dragon. Okay, let's go Fanatic of Ronus. Birds of Paradise. Llanowar Elves. Actually, we're a low color deck with a lot of forests. Utopia Sprawl. Overgrowth. Wild Growth. Arbor Elf. This is just what I always reach for. And then you can go Traverse the Uvenwald. That's a land drop. We have all these different card types. Malevolent Rumble. Digs for combo. And gives you a little bit of ramp action. Just good consistency. Clouth. Clouth's a good... I don't know. Clouths you can't use in the combo, and that just feels a little clunky. It's just bad vibes. Acolyte of Bahamut doesn't really work out for me. I just personally don't believe in the card. Sauron Dino Devotee. That's not a dragon. Maybe do something like what's the Stump Stomp? I don't know why people just don't put the MWCs in every deck. They're really good. So we have 14 slots to play with to make this the best dragon infinite combat deck we could possibly make it. And I think I like the Goldlust Triad method. I think maybe we do like Tooth and Nail, because if you entwine it, you can get 2 idiots that you need, right? Search your library for up to 2 creature cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle, and then put them onto the battlefield for 9 mana. And then that's, you know, Goldspan Dragon and whatever the other one, or like Gan X plus. Yeah, like I think Gold Lust is just insane for your deck. Are we on the red to Paradigm? It may be good. It's fine. That's better for like a how this was before with 2 mana Radha or a Ruby. In this case, I think I just want to kind of accelerate 1, 3, 5. 5 is a big dragon number, and then kind of go from there. And in fact, I think a good way maybe to go about that would be like, we already did the Arbor Elf stuff. We could talk a little bit about like, I'm just trying to think, because it's like, what are some fun 3 mana ramp options? There's like Domri. I like Domri. It's Domri Raid. Nope. I'm also doing this for Delirium, by the way. Domri Einarch of Bolus. It makes it can't be counter. That's cool. So we have Scourge of Valkus. I feel like that's so good in a dragon deck. It's definitely fine. I think Terror of the Peaks is better, and we already run Terror of the Peaks. We don't need Scourge. IMO. Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia. That's a really good one. Cast a dragon, she untaps and gets a counter, and then you... It's fine. I would like to see Smuggler's Surprise, right? Smuggler's Surprise is pretty cool. Card advantage, protection spell, cheating. It does everything you ever want in a dragon deck. I feel like there's more specific dragon ramp that I'm not thinking of. Definitely so. There's that one like Gold Horde, whatever the fuck. I think I want a couple more 1 mana accelerants though. Just like Lana Were Elves. One more. Let's get Fintorn in here. Okay, now I'm in a position where I think Beast Whisperer should go back in. Selvala. Selvala doesn't work until you have a dragon in play. That's my worry about it. Secure Tribe Scout? No. Appears Ruby has turned into Radha. Yes. But not the other Radha, this Radha. And not the other Radha, this Radha specifically. Not any of the other 5 Radhas that there are. I think there's only 3, but... Balaged Recovery. It's a fine idea. There's 5 Radhas? Girl, take a break. I guess there's like 20 Spider-Men now, so I guess like, you know, there's just no real contest anymore. So what's the deck idea? Aggravated Assault. Untap all creatures you control. Oh, this can go infinite with Arbor Elf. Wait. So if you have Aggravated Assault and Arbor Elf, because it doesn't say untap all creatures that attack this turn. It just untaps all of them. So if you have a land that's like stocked up with Utopia Sprawl, Wild Growth, Overgrowth, and then it taps for like red, you have infinite mana. Or you have infinite combat. Or 5 mana dorks. Yeah, if you have enough mana dorks, aggravated assault also goes infinite. Cool. Maybe you had like Satyr maybe we do run Omen, idiot. Portent Tracker, that's the name of the card. Untap target land. And then we can run like Fertile Ground. That's a good one. Gamble to search for aggravated assault. Yeah, you could gamble. But that feels like part of the game plan here. Probably better than Jay will. No. Old Gnawbone's already in. Do we want to make this like a sneak attack kind of deck? I think that's going to make it too strong if we make it sneak attack. I missed the beginning. What bracket is this? I would call this a 3 right now. Is the goal for bracket 3? I think so. We're doing infinite aggravated assault stuff. I think that's like the definition of bracket 3. Sword of Feast and Famine. Yeah. You know what I like before Nature's Lore in a deck, or whatever, the Nature's Claim or whatever? What was the 4-mana enchantment that we cut that untaps all your lands? I prefer Sword of Feast and Famine over that for sure. It is pretty expensive, but it's iconic. I don't know. It's kind of worth purchasing. I'll let you sound off on that. But there is a cheaper one. It's Bear Umbra. It's still kind of pricey if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's like $10, but like this is cooler in my opinion. It protects your big dragon and then also goes infinite with aggravated assault. I don't think you need too many of this. The good thing about Sword and Feast and Famine is you can tutor it a lot easier in red with the artifact tutors. You have like Goblin Engineer and stuff, but I don't know if I'm about to turn this into a Goblin Engineer deck, you know what I mean? Although, maybe that fixes our haste problem. It is a little off theme, so I'm not going to say do it, but it does fix the haste issue we have right now. The sword's also got evasion. True, exactly. Can't block with green or black flyers. It's not like they're going to have a lot of the green flyers, but reach. Some fitting tutors would be good. I think personally what I would reach for first and foremost is Urza's Cave. Just being able to Urza's Cave for Arena of Glory is really strong. We cut a mountain because we have a bunch of things that care about forest. And then you can run... There's a land that lets you search for a dragon. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. 4 taps, sack this land. Search your library for a dragon card, reveal it, put in your hand, then shuffle. So if you really want to combo one game, you can go Urza's Cave into Maelstrom into dragon you need to combo off. Green has plenty of reach. No? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mentioned it. So what we could do now, actually, is Hoarding Dragon. Now, Hoarding Dragon's kind of cool because you search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, exile, and then shuffle, and it goes into your hand when it dies. You get Sword of Feast and Famine. And then you could do Jaxus the Troublemaker. And then you do so wrong one. Godfarer's Gift. So Jaxus, stick with me here. Red, tap, discard a card, create a token that's a copy of Big Dragon. You're happy. But you can also cycle her because she has blitz. But hear me out. Bear with me. You can use this on Hoarding Dragon to get like Sword of Feast and Famine, God Pharaoh's Gifts, Jade of Ordbag. Right, you can copy your funny dragon. Your first one you fail to find because you're not gonna be able to sack it. But then so after, Jaxus can make copies. Here's where it gets a little funny. Jaxus is a discard outlet. So if you discard a big dragon and you target Hoarding Dragon, you get a copy of Hoarding Dragon. That Hoarding Dragon gets God's Pharaoh's Gift and sets you up to start God Pharaoh gifting big dragons back from your graveyard every turn. I think that's a nice synergy kind of thing going on there that I kind of like. Let's play test this. This is unkeepable. This is keepable. At 7 mana, I'd prefer to play the big dragon. You're missing the piece of the puzzle here where it's card advantage. And it works at the beginning of combat on your turn. So when you start getting extra combats and shit, it triggers more. At the beginning of combat on your turn, all 17 of them, you get a new dragon back into play. Would I keep this hand? Yes. I think only a psychopath would slam Aggravated Assault here. But that assumes you have enough dragons in your yard. Yeah. Dog. It's called Malevolent Rumble. It's called people are killing your dragons because they're dragons. It's called Jaxus the Troublemaker discarding them to hand size. Or discarding them to activate or effect. Like, I don't know. There's cards end up in graveyard. Especially when you're hard casting God Pharaoh. It's not like we're cheating God Pharaoh's Gift into play. We're casting it late in the game. It's a nice grindy idea. Okay, here's Grand Lord or Wadawa. Dink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe just 4. Thundermane Dragon. It's a Prismatic Vista. Do we want to shuffle this? No, I want Thrakus. Combat. Or I guess we cast this pre-combat. It gets haste. New card. Fertile Ground. Do I want that? Not necessarily. I mean, I'm not doing anything with this mana anyway. Alright, let's just move to combat. Swing. Make 3 mana. Ooh, wait. Maybe you don't swing. Yeah, I'm going to crack the Prismatic Vista here. Next turn. Where is this cave? Forest. So, 1, 2, 3. We're not quite infinite here, I think. No, because we could get a bunch of extra combats here. But we're 1 off of infinite. We probably kill a player, in all honesty. I mean, you swing your flyers. You don't swing the Radha and stuff, though. Okay. Whenever you cast a non-creature, what are we doing here? Oh, you get a bunch of flying haste dragons, and then you use them with the Radha. This works well with Radha, doesn't it? That's cute. I still think I don't like it that much, but because we truly don't have that many non-creatures, I think. At least not stuff we could like multi-spell the same turn. Dragon Mage seems really bad, by the way. Okay. So, hang on, I'm moving to sitting mode. Primal Storm would be better than Primal Conqueror, like the one that used to exist, the 6-mana one. I don't know if I agree entirely. I think if anything, I want a Sunbirds in this deck before I want anything else. Big fuck you, I win the game spell. That's really annoying to deal with. Mana Geyser seems like a shoo-in for a big dragon deck like this, too. Most of our big things are red. So draw, stump stomp. Next turn, Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. Next turn, I wish you were here last turn, Fanatic, but you're here now. Forest, Ronus, or Xenagos. Okay, this turn, one. We missed our land drop, which is super annoying. Keep in mind, I added lands to this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two. Fanatic of Ronus. Move to combat. Gets haste. Thunder Main Dragon. We're gonna draw land. Hooray. Now 4, 5, 6, 7. Clouth. Combat. Swing with a billion power creatures. X is the total power of attacking creatures, so it's 12 mana. In any combination. Holy fuck. Yeah, so Dragonlair Spider comes out. Arbor Elf comes out. Xenagos is here. Rada comes out. Next turn. Carpulsion Forest. There's Malevolent Rumble. So we win here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't run the fucking extra combat dragon? Huh? You don't run Hellkite Charger? Well, color me fucking surprised. My favorite card is Aggravated Assault. I'm not going to run the dragon that does that. It's a good card, chat. Come on. Hellkite Charger's good. Get out of here, Kogla. It was so obvious we looked right past it. Yeah, because now here in this game, you win. Right here. Because you get Hellkite Charger and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the Hellkite Charger. So that's infinite combats right there with Radha. I am not talking about using the Clouth mana. Do not comment or chat about it. I know this is only for spells. We're talking about the Radha mana. The Radha mana is different. The only issue is that you would be unable to punch through. So I think I'm going to give you a few treats to help you make sure that your creatures stay alive. We already have Smuggler's Surprise. Okay, I guess Heroic Intervention is good for this. Heroic Intervention is still... Oh my god, there's no shot that's what this card is worth right now. Okay, thank god. It's $15. You already have one. Also, I would like you to be running Mizium Mortars. This can kind of help clean up any ground blockers that could threaten Radha. Pretty nice. Okay, maybe you don't need Tooth and Nail. It's just kind of nice to have. There's a lot of 2-card synergies in this deck, too, that make it very appealing. So I'm down. I think I'm done with the Adult Swim bumps. I've been having a decent time with them, but I think it's time to just move on to my liked music playlist. Okay, Urbrass comes out, I think. Hellcat Tyrant's fine. Okay. Mizium Orders is a better board wipe than Blast Act Thoughts. Oh, I'm never going to be able to live this down, dog. Mizium Orders in certain decks is better than Blast Act, yes. This is certain decks. You're looking at certain decks. Unless you're doing like Wrathful Red Dragon stuff, in which case Blast Act would be better, but we're not doing that, so. This hand's insane. Stomping Ground. Malevolent Rumble. Give me Arbor Elf. Add token, Eldrazi spawn. Eldrazi spawn. Okay, there it is. Ancient Tomb. Pause. Green. Arbor Elf. 1, 2, 3. Bloomvine Regent. Next turn. Ooh, rewarded. Wait, hang on. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gold Lush Triad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so actually we don't need it. No, we do need to tap that because that's how we cast the Wild Growth. Okay, pass. Hard cast Deflecting Swat if you need to. Next turn. 1, 2, 3. Rada. 1, 2, 3. Aggravated Assault. Swing with Gold Lash Triad. You get the Myriad copies. You also get 1 mana. Because only one thing attacked. But you could have swing with Rada. Okay. This is now 5 mana. Because you get a treasure from each of these hitting an opponent. You get 1, 2, because these 2 attacked. Aggravated Assault. Untap all creatures you control. Before you untap all creatures you control, untap land with Arbor Elf. Alright, these 2 get exiled to Myriad. And then you do this repeatedly on the one player that can't block Rada. And then you get a Clouth in the equation that's unblockable for the other 2 players who don't have flyers, right? Like, this is realistic. They go away at the end of combat. So I would say that this is fucking unexpectedly quick for this deck, by the way. And we had protection. Like, this was unprecedentedly fast. Because we had Arbor Elf, Wild Growth, we top deck Clouth, we top deck Gola Strike. Like, this is definitely an aberration. Imagine. We're looking at it. What do you mean imagine? This is your deck right now. I'd keep this hand. It's a little slow, but... Oh, never mind. Not slow anymore. Let's get Fertile Ground. Let's get Xenagos, actually. I like Xenagos a little more. Add token. Whoops, those don't go on the bottom. Those go in the yard. Look, we basically almost have Delirium. All right, this turns Mr. Beast. This turns Rada. You draw a card. This turn is Xenagod. You draw a new card. And then this turn is Utopia Sprawl Commercial District. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gold Lush Triad. Draw a card. Move to combat. Swing Rada Gold Lush Triad. You make 5 mana. So we have 5 mana. 1/2 Portent Tracker. Draw a card. Land. 1, 2, 3 Garrick's Uprising. Draw a card. Xenagos is a creature. These are gone. And then this turn, 2 or more basic lands, sure. Non-token dragon you control enters. Attacks for the first time each turn if it's attacking the player with the most life. Well, hang on. Here we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're so close. Oh, we have a Portent Tracker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tooth and Nail Entwined. Ganax Astral Hunter. Hellkite Charger. Oh, look. This entered and another dragon entered. We get 2 treasure tokens. We move to combat. Oh, we also draw a card off of Garrick's Uprising. We now move to combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or even if you don't want to attack with the ground creatures, this is still 2 treasure tokens from dragons entering, 3 treasure tokens from hitting, and then 1, 2, 3 declared attackers, 3 floating red. This is you go infinite mana, infinite combats here, because you can just use the floating mana and bank treasures every time you do it. So you make 3 treasures profit every time. You draw cards, 2 cards every time you do this iteration, because you have Garrick's Uprising in play, and you'd want to do that until you hit an enchantment or artifact removal spell, which we should be running. Do we not have enchantment or artifact removal at instant speed? I guess we don't. We do want 1 in the deck, maybe 2. Like, does Cloud's Will work? What does this card do? Artifacts or enchantments does X damage to each creature without flying. So we run that instead of Earthquake. That's an instant. Welcome back, Beast Within. I wouldn't choose Beast Within. I would choose Cloud's Will, and I would choose escalating collective resistance, because it's a protection spell for your dragon, your combo pieces and stuff, and then you can also blow shit up, including your own thing, so that way you don't deck out with Garrick's Uprising. And maybe we run that instead of Ellipses. Maybe Sword of Feast and Famine can go. It's a lot of money. Great. I think this is good to go. I'm going to hand this back to you now. Pretty exciting for a dragon deck. Haven of the Spirit Dragon. I forgot what that one does. Which tells me that generically it's not that exciting. Okay, it's okay. It regrowths the dragon. That's cute. And the fact that you can get it off at Urza's Cave. Yeah, sure. If bonus upgrade. You don't need this. You do not need this. But it's something you can consider. Is Talon Gates of Madara. It enters, it phases something out. So you can Urza's Cave for it. And then like it's a protection spell. It's a protection spell in your hand too, because you can just pay 4 mana to put it into play. But you do not need this. If you do not want to spend $16, don't. Every other upgrade we said before that was more important than this one.